So I've been modeling guitars lately, and recently I also modeled a USB flash drive, and so I figured I'm gonna put them together. All right, this is not a new idea. I didn't make this up, but the idea of having a guitar, a little miniature guitar, and you pull it apart, and it's got a USB in one end, because there's all kinds of novelty USBs these days. And so, you can search them. There's lots of them on the internet, and I just figured I want to do one of those for the fun of it. So I'm going to model this classical guitar, but I'm not going to go into any great detail. It's just like a toy guitar, a little plastic thing. All right, so, and I'm going to use curves to do the body of the guitar, and I'm not very good at it, so don't laugh too hard. So I am in top ortho view with my screencast keys on in Blender 2.76. And I'm going to give it a try. All right, rotate Z90, and I'm going to bring this down. I'm starting with the curve. This is a path. It's the only way I know how to do it. So, and I don't know how to do it that well either, but I'll eventually get a shape that looks something like a guitar. All right, so I'm going to do it kind of quick, and that way I'm going to feel like, oh, gee, I'm not doing that well. Well, that's because I'm doing it so quick. So I got it all figured out. Oh boy. Obviously I have it all figured out, as you can see, right? All right, now, whatever. Eventually we'll hopefully get something going. So I'm just selecting 2 points, and I'm hitting W to subdivide them. Give me more points and a little bit more flexibility. It doesn't mean I'm going to be able to use them very well, but I've also changed the color of my spline, is it? Curve, whatever. I've come up here to user preferences. Right here, the wire edit, I've changed it so that I can see it on the back, because usually, right, when I go to do this, I'll just waste your time for a second. It's usually like right in here in the middle, something like that. And I'm having trouble seeing that. So I just come up here, choose your favorite color. You want it blue. Ooh. Or yellow or something. No, we'll stick with red. All right, it's easy to see against the guitar. Okay, great. We're having fun already. Okay, how are we doing? Let's have a look at that. That is very close to what I actually want. It's exactly what I'm going for. I'm in a silly mood today. My daughter went for her second vaccination today, 4-month vaccination. So it went well. She's doing great, and that's it. All right, let's see if I can get something out of this already. What I want to be doing is mirroring this across the Y. But before I do anything more, we'll just come up and work on this point a little bit more. Like that kind of thing. Let's see what that looks like. So I'm just going to join the vertices there and join them at the bottom as well. So I just don't want to have too much overlap and have problems. That's fine. I'm good enough with that. So I believe all I have to do is convert them to a mesh. At that point, it'll apply the mirror modifier. Yeah, and then I can go in here and select it in vertex mode, and I'll see those. Yeah, and I'll just join those with a face, F to make a face, and I'll come down to the bottom of the guitar. And F to make a face. I think at this point, where was I? 7. I'm actually going to go back to the usual color. Okay, so I'm going to select it all, F to make a face, E to extrude, and I'm going to bring it up a ways. And I'm going to select it all, Control N to make sure all my normals are going the right way. Let's get out of wireframe mode and just have a look. That's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine for what I want to do with it. I'm gonna select the top and the bottom edge, and I'll end up getting that whole face. That's fine. And I'm going to bevel this to put a slight curvature here. Control B. I'm going to pull back a ways, and I'm going to roll my mouse up 1, maybe 2, and that'll make it sort of smooth like that. So there's the body of the guitar. And geez, how to do this next part? Well, actually, maybe I'll do the sound hole. I've got my 3D cursor right there, so I'll just bring in a circle at that point, and we'll move it down, and we'll make the sound hole. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do exactly, but that's fine. So I'm going to make the sound hole like that, right? And I'm going to dig into the body of the guitar, and then I'll do something like that. Okay, so let's get out a wireframe. Let's edit F to make a face, E to extrude, and just pull it up a ways. It didn't have to be that much. Just make sure all the normals are facing the right way. Sometimes I extrude the wrong way. I'm just going to push that down into the body of the guitar. Doesn't have to be too deep. That's fine. Select the body of the guitar, add Boolean, difference. Select that as my cutting tool, apply, and I'll hide that, and I'll see I've got my sound hole there. But I think I'll bring that back, go back into top view. Why not front view? That maybe would have made more sense. Anyways, in wireframe, it makes it a little bit hard to see in wireframe what I want to do. I was thinking of using this as like a little bit of a rosette around it. So I'm going to scale this into Z, and go into edit mode, select the top face and the bottom face, and actually what I should do before that is not add, apply scale. I don't think I rotated it, so I want to do an inset. It'll work better as far as I know. I mean, I could suppose I could be looking at the reference. Oh no, I don't want to do an inset, do I? And it's smaller. Yeah, okay, I'll do an inset and then I'll make it bigger. Sorry, it's screwing around here. I'm gonna make the inset like that. And then I'm gonna scale Shift Z and I'll make it bigger like that. I'm faking this. That's not gonna work. Is that gonna work? What am I doing? Guys, you know what I'm doing? Silly. I don't know what I'm doing. Start the video over. No, we don't want to do that. Let's just take these. We'll mess around with this. Control E, bridge the edge loops. Let's bring this down and see what I've done, if I've done what I wanted to do, or if I just really, well, let's just make that a bit smaller. Does that make any sense at all? Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't even care if there's a bit of a you know, a distance between the edge of the rosette and this. We're not going to see it. I think that's all right. Whatever. Wasn't exactly what I had planned. I don't know what I had planned. I'm going to take those edges though, if I can, and bevel them. No, it's not going to let me bevel properly. Flip my normals, or recalculate them. That's one thing I can try. Yeah, that's better. 2. That's gonna look all right. Okay, just for what I'm doing, I'm gonna join that. What am I doing? I'm looking for something on the side. Yeah, for what I'm doing, it's gonna look fine. Great. So now comes the neck, and again, I want to be kind of simple in this, so I think I will just bring in a cube, scale it in the X, right there, scale it in the Z, and bring it up. Okay, let's get out of wireframe and just have a look at what this would look like. So the fingerboard would be a little bit above there. So I think I will scale it in the Z a little bit more. Maybe more than that. Yeah, again, it's going to be quick. I will select that face. Let's go back and have a look at this. And I'm just going to pull it up. And what? Eat extrude. I'll do this. And I don't mind if the proportions are a little bit weird because it's cartoony. I'm going to bring that up to make the head nut, or to represent the head nut. And I haven't even thought of what I'm going to do here at all. I'm saving so I can go back if I have to. Wireframe, eat extrude. Eat extrude, scale it in the X. Pull it up. Yeah, you know what? I may just fake this. That's what I'm going to do. Eat extrude. I'm not making the fender. I'm making just my own little thing. Like this. Eat extrude. Bring it out over here, and I'll scale it in the X a bit. Eat extrude. You don't need me to say E to extrude anymore, do you? It's just a habit, I guess. E to not extrude. Scale on the X. Is that it? Is that it? It's all the same thickness. That might be fine though. It's not particularly fine, but I'll put some holes and some tuning pegs, and it'll be just this little toy thing. Okay, you know, you're gonna buy that for, well, if it's 16 gigabytes, it's, I don't know what it is. It's $10, $5 more. You know, you're not gonna get a lot of detail, and so to that end, I don't like when that happens. I want to see. I still can't. I am just going to do this, right? I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to select all of these. I don't know about that. I haven't thought about that yet. And I'm going to go Control B to bevel. I'm just going to pull it out to give myself a little bit of a poly there. Deselect, and I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to select, not that, all of these, and I'm going to make these into my frets. Okay, they're all equally spaced. I'm not worried about it. I'm just doing this for fun. It is fun. Like trying to convince you that this is fun. Is this fun? This is fun. Of course it is. Okay, that's enough of that stuff. And now I'm just gonna eat extrude. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Bring it up a little, just a little bit, maybe a bit more than that. And I'm gonna Control B to bevel. I'm gonna pull back like that, and that's good. All right, just so it catches a little bit of light. Now that neck looks ridiculous, but you know, we'll see. All right, let's see if there's anything else I can do for this. Can I grab an edge all the way along? No, I can't. Eh? Can I grab an edge all along there? Yeah, I can do that. All right. Let me see if I can bevel this. Okay, it crosses there. Let's actually first do rotation and scale. Let's see if this bevel works on it. Nope, not at that point. Oh, okay. Well, let's make sure it's all selected all the way around. That's just my guideline, right? Yeah, sometimes I think that's a... Where's my origin point? There it is. Let's see if that worked at all or if that caused a problem. It's certainly not going to be a visible problem. Oops. Am I going to be skipping every... I don't know if that'll matter. We're just going to see. Let's actually try that and see what's happening there. This is not looking too promising. I'm not coming down there, am I? Any chance that we'll get anything meaningful out of this? What's going on there? Well, let's just see. Weird stuff happening there. Oh, I have a feeling I could probably live with that. I shouldn't have, built the bridge in. Or the head nut, sorry. That might be all right for what we're going for. If I really wanted to, I could, because I've already got these pieces here. I could do something. Let's hide that. Like I could take these, extrude them down. Let's bring that back and see what it is I want to do. I don't know. What do I want to do? Is this what I want to do? Just like that? What about these? Can they come in? Or will that be messed up? Can I push that right in? Would that matter? Let's just see if that causes a... It's not very nice. Still want to do something like that though. I'm just going to do it like that. And then can I grab that? Actually, no, I'll do these ones first. I don't know that it's worth it under here, but... Oh, that's going to cause a problem then. Alright, so I'm just going to grab these ones. Just like that. I wonder if I can grab all of that. I think I probably could. That doesn't look that great, but what the heck. Okay, still having fun, regardless. Okay, let's see if I can select this face here. Yes, shift cursor to select it, and I'm going to bring in, let's just bring in a cylinder, not mess around with circles. I'll come back to my diagram. That kind, that style. That's okay. We could do something like that. Oh, we still could. So my head is quite a bit further, so I'm just going to fake this a little bit. Okay. Coming to here. Oh, it's a cylinder, isn't it? No, I wish I used a circle. Jeez. It doesn't matter though. I guess. I hope. Well, I'm going to have to fake it a little bit if I'm using a cylinder. I don't want to rebuild it exactly. So what I'll do is I'll grab that. I'm gonna pull it down. Actually, how far? Maybe that far. Yeah, like that. Scale the Z. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it is gonna go all the way through. Right? It'll be like that. Now, can I mirror this? It is across the, sorry, I gotta choose my thing. That's basically what I want, right? Is that where I want it? That close together? Yep, that's what I want. Okay, so let's grab this. Actually, let's, I don't know. Will I mess this up if I do that? Yeah, you see my polys are messed up, so that would have been a problem when I did my Boolean. Okay, just a cute little guitar, that's what we're going for. Okay. And I may do my tuning pegs coming out the side anyhow. So let's bring in another cylinder. Rotate Y90. Scale it down. And I'll just make that come into the sides. Or do I want it to extend all the way so I can build my tuning pegs off them? Actually, what it would be nice, I'm not going to be able to see it if I do that. What would be nice is if I grab these faces on the end and inset to make smaller ones and extrude in the X. No, what am I doing? Scale X. And it did that. Let's try that for a moment. So that when it comes out, it's a bit narrower. I don't know, and I just build my tuning pegs right off that. Again, going for very simple, cartoony style. Nice if it had a larger section right there against the head, so it's kind of like bolted in. I think I'm just wondering if I can build not head nuts, the tuning pegs themselves right off this on both sides at the same time. Just something real quick. You know, like heat extrude, scale, you know, try individual origins. Scale, heat extrude, I don't know, scale in the X. No, why can't I do that? Do I have to go out of individual origins now? Scale in the X. Oh, geez, I don't want these to look too bad. Maybe I could grab those and those, and I could scale it in the Y like that. You know, like, and then I'll, whenever you're going to see this detail, inset both these, E, scale in the X, and I can't even see what I'm doing. Just pull them in, and maybe scale, no, now individual origins, maybe? Scale, oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. That might have been a little bit much. And then what I would do is I would try to anyhow grab the edges. Not that one though. All these edges. would get that kind of effect. Let's try that. And so I'm not following the diagram anymore. So I am just going to place these where I feel like it. I'm going to have one maybe there, one maybe there, and one. Actually, I could be looking at my holes, couldn't I? I'm just sort of thinking about it. The other thing I guess I should be doing, if I could, and I'm not sure how well it'll work, is grabbing all these edges around here and trying to bevel them instead of just having these sharp holes. I'm not sure how well it'll work. I'll try it on the top and the bottom. Oh, it looks good. It looks very good. Oh, that's much nicer. I don't even think I don't even need to cut with these, or you know, I just leave them there. That's it, you know. And I'm not going to do strings. That neck's terrible. That's my signature for the guitars, I'm telling you. If you've seen any of my other guitar videos, you know that. All right. Shift S, cursor to selected. Shift A, plane. Yes, we are zoomed far out. This is going to be very simple right here. Okay, scale in the X, scale in the Y. Yeah, it's just a plane was going to scale in the Z. No. Okay, yeah. E. See, so when I go, you know, if I go upwards, my polys are facing the right way. If I go downwards, my polys are not. So I almost always just select it with a Control N, you know, just in case I happen to have gone the wrong way and didn't notice it. Apply scale. Grab the vertical edges. Not that one though. That one, Control B to bevel, round this out. Yeah, that's okay. Grab the top surface. Control B to bevel, round it out. I wonder if this is going to be thick enough for it to be visible. Yeah, okay. I wonder if I could copy this. The curvature is always a problem when you do this. Although if you get it sort of a proportional size, it's generally okay. I'm just thinking of making, like, yeah, I see those corners aren't great. Some kind of bridge pieces. Scale in the X. Do another one here. Scale in the Y. We just want a couple of pieces here so it looks kind of like a guitar. You know, really it's a USB thingamajig. Not too exciting or anything. I feel kind of bad about that. I wonder if I could bisect this and just grab the top. Would this work? And I'm not getting. Am I getting? Does that do anything for us in any way? Does that look wrong? Do I have errors there? It seemed okay on the other side. I guess I'm wrong. What have I done exactly? Let's have a look here. Sometimes maybe I should, like have that one going up too. I don't know. Does that matter? Oh, it doesn't look very healthy. But I don't think it's a problem though. You didn't see it here. Can I bevel that? Would that matter? I'll end up losing all definition, And I'm looking kind of stupid. I don't like the bevel. I do like that though. I kind of want it bigger. The whole bridge, I mean. Oh yeah, now these pieces are all weird, eh? Maybe I don't want it bigger then. Maybe I'm good right there. Okay. Yeah, I can't put the strings on because I'm going to cut it. I'll put. It's cute. I'm going to put a strap peg. I'm just wondering if there's anything else I can do because I'm actually liking this. I don't like the square neck. Do I want to put some grooves in the head nut or something? Let's have a closer look at this. Might be a little awkward to do. Certainly not going to be able to. Well, I can actually. Oh. No, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. It's going to cause more trouble than it's worth. I don't know, maybe a dot. Nah, I have to go reference and figure out where's one dot and two dots. On the other hand, it might be worth doing it too. Oh geez, I got an image right in Blender, don't I? Do I not have an image in Blender? Does it show the dots? Try to look from another. Oh, it doesn't. So maybe I did need that's why I. Oh yeah, classical guitars. I think maybe they have them on the side there. Maybe that's the only position. I got guitars around here. I can look. Well, let me look. 3, 5, 7 is 2. Every 2, so 3. Okay. Let's try this. Shift A. I'm going to bring in a circle. Where'd it go? Way down there. Okay. That's the right orientation at least. Scale it way down. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. And I might make it larger than it should be, just for, for cartoon aspects. Stop screwing around. Extrude it. Calculate the normals. Maybe I'll place all these at once, and then we'll try. What I'm thinking doing is like a Boolean just to get an indentation. So the 3rd fret, 3rd, 4th, 5th fret, and then 7th fret is 2 of them. I'm not trying to get this exact or anything, right? And then 9th fret, I guess, is a single. I have to go, and then I gotta I've got something in the way. I can't see the other one. 9th, I know, 12th. Let's just do this. 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's just put a double in the 12th right there, and then and fake our way, and then pretend we start again at 3 up, and then just leave it at that. So we'll see if this could actually work or not. I'm going to join these together. I may have missed a fret or something, but it's a thought that counts. Let's do a Boolean difference with those guys. And if I remove them, let's see if we see some kind of bit of a pattern. I don't know, that's something. Now, in a perfect world, I would go through and try to bevel these edges. And I'd want them all to, I'd want to do them all equally. I might be able to grab them all because it's going decently quick here. Not that one though. You actually have to click on the line, just click near the line, and it figures it out for you. Not that one though. Okay, let's see what this is going to do to my neck. My wonderful neck. Control B, pull back. 1. I'll give 2. How about that, eh? Isn't that cool? You know, it's too bad that my neck is so screwy, because that's a really nice effect. That's close enough. We're just having fun with this. I wonder if the guitar is going to be the right thickness to have a USB. I'm wondering if it needs to be thicker in order to do this. All right, well, I don't know. I was just thinking of, is there anything else I could do to make it look a little bit better? There's no way I can do straight through. No, I can't. That's all right. I don't think I want to bend the head back, or do I? It's never going to bend back perfectly anyhow. I could try, just between you and me, putting the cursor there. I could try that, and I could try this. Rotate in the X. Oh, I didn't grab those. Maybe I'm going to join these. I'm already in wireframe. Why does that not look right? It doesn't look centered. Maybe did I forget that? Forget to center them somehow? I may have. All right. We're getting there. Rotate in the X. Let's see how bad that bends it. That may have been a little bit too much, too, of a bend. All right, whatever. That's okay, because it still could lay flat on that. Okay, so I'm just wondering if I do that, if I'll have any trouble. I think what I should actually do is, at this point, I think I'm going to join this stuff together. Is that on? I'm just going to join that, and I'm going to join these things. So I should have everything, right? Okay. And is there anything hidden? That's it, right? Okay, cool. All right. I really wanted a smooth, and I did that. Very cool effect. What if I was to go down to 20? No, that did. Oh. That clear things up pretty much. It's pretty good. That neck. Okay, so I mean, it is a bit bubbly. I've got different ways I could fix that, but not want to worry about it right now. If necessary, we'll do it. What I was thinking is I'm just going to cut it in half, and then we'll see how it goes. So we got her all saved, and I'll go here. And I guess what I got to do is go into it, select it all, bisect, and I'm just cutting it, right? Now, is there a way to constrain this, so it's exactly straight? If I do it on an angle like that, can I, although my thing's up there, can I scale Y 0? That's not what I want, is it? Okay, so let me just make sure that I didn't go back too far. Okay. Experimenting with the bisect tool. Okay. Let's do this. Origin geometry. Oh, yeah. Well, let's not do that. All right, well, let's just try again and actually go, relatively straight across. Relatively. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Scale Y 0. Okay. I don't know of a quick way of splitting things. Maybe there is. To me, what I end up having to do is this. Get rid of that. Just go as far as I can, and the rest I got to do by hand. Right? Not in wireframe though. We're getting there. Okay, so what am I missing? So it seems like I got all the polys selected. I think maybe, and if I did, right, I would go P to make them into their own selection. So they're a separate object. I don't care about the join, really. I'm not going to put them closely together. That's not bad though. Okay, so there's that one. So it would be like this. Okay, that works pretty good. So now what I think I'll do is I'll just grab this edge and I'll go F to make a face. Yeah. I'll go into this separate object. F to make a face. Okay, so far so good. Let's try grabbing. Let's grab this face. Let's see if I can bevel this at all, so it's not super sharp. I have some trouble running into other polys, but I might be able to get the smallest bevel in there. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Let's see if I can do that on this side too. Grab the face. Control B, pull back a little bit. Yeah, 1, 2 is what I did on the other one. There you go. Okay. So now they won't fit together like exactly. You know, they'll be you know, like that's what it looks like, or you know, or that, or something like that, with a little piece in there. And then you take them apart. Oh, I didn't do the end peg. I'll try to remember to do that. Might want to put a couple of fun, you know, details on there. How's my time? Oh, boy. So where's the USB? Is it on this end or is it on this end? I kind of feel like I want it here. It just seems like it'd be less cumbersome to plug this into the computer than to plug this end. So I might just do that. And so what I'm thinking is just building the USB part, but I'll come down to this face. Shift S, cursor to selected. I'll build it and then we'll figure out how to insert it. So Shift A. Let's just use a cube. Scale in the Z. And in the X. You know, like, so let's just scale in the Y as well. Let's just imagine that was it, okay? So like, let's say that was there and that was there. You know, it'd be inserted, you take it apart, and then there would be like that. So let's use this this piece here and build this piece. So I think I'll just move it to another layer and mess around with it. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to bevel these edges like this. Control B. Bit of roundness to it. Did that take? No, it didn't take well, and that's because I need to do apply scale. There we go. This will be like that. I'm not going to see that end, but I am going to see this end, so I'm going to bevel this back a little bit. Just two. Great. Now it is hollow, right? So I'm going to grab the face. I don't think I need an inset or anything, just gonna extrude it in. And let's have a look at wireframe. Just pull it down to there or something like that. I always do that. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, so I had this before with my USB tutorial video. One side has these holes. Well, there's holes on both sides. I'll show you what I mean. And the other side has this design, this cutaway. That did not make much sense, so I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, scale these guys down then. Sort of rectangle though. And it'll go right through. Well, let's just have another look at that and see if it looks any good. We're doing a quick USB. We're not trying to be super accurate. I better do this. We will bevel all the edges so that our cut, we're going to do a Boolean. Our cut will be somewhat rounded. Let's look more pleasing. Just like that. And I think that's actually going to be fine. I've got one. Okay, there. So let's mirror this. The X to that thing. And I'll go right through. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to do that. Boolean difference. These babies. Yep. Okay, and it's a small detail, but I'm going to try to bevel these edges Let's see if I can. Just the outside parts, not inside here. Let's see. It's looking good. Not too big though. Yeah, that looks great. Okay. Each bring those back and move them down. But scaling in the Z. And just bring them to there. Yeah, I feel like I'm having a deja vu. It's the same thing as my last, the USB one. Have I been on individual origins? I don't know. No, I'm gonna leave them right there. I'll make a small indentation here. Careful to get the whole thing if you dare to bevel this. Let's try it. Even two segments. I don't know, it just looks better. You can actually see the holes. Okay, let's bring those back and get rid of them. Okay, so that's let's see if I look at this at the same. You know, I can push this in, and I can do. I'll do some more work on the other side of that. Okay, so let's go back to this. So 7 is the front. Control 7 is the back. Why is it upside down? Pain in the ass. Oh, for God's sakes! That's all right. I can mess around with this. Doesn't matter. I'm going to go in to it, and I'm just going to do this quickly. I'm going to use the knife tool. Come down, cross. This may not look like an exact real USB. I mean, it's got some of the same elements, like this kind of thing does exist, but I'm just doing it quick. So scale X0, and I'm going to grab what happened there. Grab those, scale X0, and straighten things out. Okay, let's bring this down. That somehow didn't work. Scale X0. Okay. Well, now maybe it did work, but I'm just on a weird orientation. All these scale Y0. I think I've done everything. Okay. All right. Anyhow, so what I'm going to do now with this is I'm going to select. Yeah, I did this just the other day. I'm just sort of repeating myself in a way. I'm going to try to do this anyhow. I am going to Control B to bevel and pull back a small amount, maybe, and roll my mouse up one, so I get one inner line inside that bevel. I want to grab that inner line now. Can I just do it like that? Shift selected or Alt selected or whatever I just did. Looked like I could. Now what I want to do at this point is just pull it down. Let's go back to the object mode, and that would be what I would use to form that sort of indentation. Now sometimes I try to grab all of that and all of that, but get rid of the extra stuff that gets selected along the way, and actually get the whole thing. Get the top and get the bottom part of it. Get rid of these. I try to bevel it. So, you know, I can try. There a little bit, put one segment in. If I can do it, you know, I think it looks a little bit more natural, and I think I caught a bit more light. And that's the underside, you know, and I know, you know, you'd only rarely see that thing, you know. So like, let's say this was like this, you know, that's the general idea. Now there is another piece I need in there, so let's just come back to here on the bottom part. So maybe I'll just yeah, sure, I'll just cursor selected there, that's fine. I'm gonna bring in a cube. Okay, so let's go on a wireframe now. And see, I'll just bring it right to the bottom there, or near the bottom, because we're never going to see that far down. And I'll grab that top edge there, bring it out. So that's like the circuit board that's in there. You know, maybe to keep it simple, I could just bevel this top to create a bit of roundness. That didn't take very well, you know, and that's because I really need to be doing this apply scale, although I am going to be stretching it bigger anyhow, so I may have to do that again. In fact, yeah, okay. All right, now let's do the top and the bottom edge if I can. Control B, pull back. Yeah, that's better. Okay, just like that. Yep, exactly. Is that wide enough? Yeah, that looks good enough. That's the bottom, right? So I'm just gonna, whoops, I'm just gonna join it. Okay, I think we're okay. That's probably okay. All right, and how's that for the distance, eh? Is that okay? Now, I'm getting close, but what I'll do is come back into this and see if I can grab an edge all the way around somewhere. That one there, does that go all the way around? No, it doesn't. I just wanted something that's got, there we go. That's what I want. Shift D, P to make it its own selection. Come on out, find it. There, I mean, it's got the correct shape, so I'm gonna go ahead and start using that. Select it, put a face, heat extrude, start building something. Okay. Now, this is smaller, so I want to go scale in the X. I'm going to use this to make a hole in the other piece, and I might use it actually on this piece as well. Scale in the Z. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm just you know, doing stuff. Okay, that's too small. Still, scale in the Z. I want it to actually be a bit meaningful. So I'd be using this to make a hole. I actually want it bigger than that. Like that. I think I want it bigger than that. I'll try that. Like that. Although it probably has to be deeper though. Scale in the Y. Doesn't have to be too deep. We're never going to look in the entire depth of this. Oh, and then it goes into the sound hole, doesn't it? Okay, so it would be that that deep. Let's give that a try. So I already got the curvature, so that's great. So I'm just gonna have a problem probably because of the smoothing here. Boolean difference, that thing, apply, hide. Okay, so that's my hole, right? So if I bring this in, it fits the hole, and the hole is a bit bigger than it. Yeah, okay. So what I would do then, if I could, is let's hide that. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now, let me see if I can bevel this hole, or the entrance anyhow. Come on. 1, 2. Yes, 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 yes. That's how we do it. Very nice. Good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Alt H. Now, do I need to use this to make a hole here? Or is this just built in like that? I mean, it might be a nice touch. We could see. I could try it and I can back out of it. Let's just save it at that point. Let's just try. Because we're getting close to the end here. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I wasn't concentrating. Let's bring back everything. And let's hide that. I don't know that it's going to make much of a difference. But, you know, it's going to be there. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to try to bevel that edge as well. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, looks okay. Let's unhide and let's hide that again. You know, whatever. Whether or not it seems like it's the right thing to have done, I don't know. I don't know what you think. I'm almost ready to join these two things, you know, and be done with the fiddling around with them. That's the top, that's the bottom, right? Okay, let's do a quick guitar peg down here. Is that the exact center? It's pretty darn close. Okay. Let's use a circle, rotate X90, scale it down. It doesn't matter if I make this rather large, again, cartoony. Yes, we can't see anything. E, scale. I didn't scale it in any way. What was the purpose of that scale? E. I don't know. Inset. Bring it back in a bit. Scale, like that maybe. And then bevel the edges. Even that one. Well, that one I'll do separately. I'll do it separately because it might be a little bit more subtle. Okay, that's ridiculous. So, it looks all right. Let's join it. Yeah, the scaling is going to be, or the smoothing is going to be different. Did I even bother to center it? Yeah, I guess I did. Okay, I'll just have one there. The old-fashioned way where you put your strap around there. Oh, that neck. Oh, that neck, that neck, that neck. But it's a toy. Don't forget. Oh, yeah, we got these coming back, don't we? Let's get rid of those now. Okay, let's have a look. Just wondering if this maybe should be coming out further. Do I have everything? Can I get this as well? It doesn't feel long enough now to me. That feels better. To go into the computer. That's cute. Let's have a look. I don't want to see too much of that neck. You know, maybe with well, as soon as I use another material, yeah, you might see some smoothing issues, but maybe not. Let's go back to this. I'm really sorry about that neck. It's really bothering me. Let's see, what are we at, 100? Yeah. Let's try another angle. That's basically what it is. Let's see if I can. There we go. Just get one that I would use as my thumbnail for the video. Let me go back to this one. What I would probably do if I saw smoothing issues, I might select all of these. This is what I sometimes do. Please don't be mad about this and say it's bad modeling technique. You can say that if you want, but I don't want to be known as the one that is giving bad advice. But I'll just to show you if we, well, you can't see now. Just need to extrude and come back out. It should be okay. Anyhow, yeah. So let's get a final view on this. You know, something like that. It's cute, fun. You know. Thanks for watching.